Good morning. We are still in Africa. In this beautiful, beautiful place in the Little Karoo with the great tribal chairs and this wonderful ancient wall. Good morning, good morning. This is a quick one. I just want to finish the little triangle of small videos on fear and to go back again to the business of when two people come together or a group of people come together, they form something called a Vesica Piscis, and that is if you imagine that each person has an energy circle all around them and another person has an energy circle around them, and when the two overlap, these concentric circles, they make this lovely shape, and it's the shape of the fish, and it's great for load bearing and it's great for expansion. And what I want to mention quickly is that when you're in that space, it's really important to honour the space. I have a friend who will never allow me to say cheers unless I'm really looking into his eyes, and I get told off. And he's quite right. When you're with people, when you're with friends and when you're with your colleagues and when you're with your football teams, you've got a lot going on and you need to really connect. So the first thing is to do the connecting with the eyes, and then remember that you've got this wonderful, wonderful Vesica Piscis. Now, the thing that's important about that shape and that it's an expansive shape is that we are, when we're talking, when we're discussing, and particularly when we are wanting to bring in new things into a relationship or in an energy field, the energy field of the relationship, or into a workspace or a creation space like our football team, then it's very important that you're expanding. Now, I mentioned in the last video that sometimes in the difficulties of teamwork, and I'm sure there are lots of other examples, I don't always remember examples well, but if you're in a team and you want to win, you want to reach your goal, this is applicable to all of us in the singular too, if you want to reach your goal, you want to be focusing and you want to be expanding outwards. You want your energy to expand outwards and you want to avoid spiralling down. And that is the big problem, the spiralling down in any physical, mental, anything relationship, but in anything that you are creating. Now, one of the remarkable things that I find is that when I'm with a group of people, we always sit together first quietly. And if people don't want to sit too closely together, I say if we can just touch feet, or I can just get them together in a group so that we're sort of one. And I saw on a rugby poster the other day here in South Africa, move as one. And I thought, oh yes, well that's a very good idea. Now, when you are together in that space, the electrics, if you like, are very good. And as you expand, you are able to pick out of nowhere all sorts of little ideas which are being generated in the magnetic fields of that energy space, in the field of the energy space, the big field that you're all forming together. So I just want to say that, energy isn't always tangible, but there are lots of occasions when it is tangible. And if you think for 1 second that if you're in a wonderful mood one morning and you go into a shop and you ask whoever in the shop it is who's helping you, could you please have something? And that person comes at you in a very bad mood. Well, if you're me, anyway, you're affected by it. And so that is a robust example of negative energy coming at you. So what we're doing in that lovely creating the field is we are making the space, which is light and bright and full of positivity, and then we are igniting it further so that we pick up from our shared memory banks and histories and whatever's out here that can come and give us a bit of an inspiration. Where does inspiration come from? I'm quite keen on Plato and his absolutes. Somewhere here there are absolutes and they sort of know it all. Can we have a bit? We'd like a bit. So when you're making that space, be mindful that you are committed to what you're doing, that you're present, that you're not thinking of the fact that you've got to run off to another meeting in 5 seconds, that you're tired, we're a bit tired today, that you're appreciative, beautiful chairs, hand beaded, inconceivable, and that you are making the best of your potential as a group, as individuals coming together, sharing this positive possibility. Thank you.